Today on Fun with Guns, we've got a cameraman to help us out. Say hi.
Hi.
Alright, he's got earplugs in already, see? So we always run protected. And she's going to wear some of my safety glasses. Today we're going to do black powder. I have here a Colt Walker 44 caliber 6-shot revolver. This thing was made by Samuel Colt. Well, this is replica by Bertie.
It's heavy.
It's not near as heavy as this pistol. So this thing weighs probably about 8 pounds. When you hold it out here at the end, it's awfully heavy. Samuel Walker was a Texas Ranger. He got together with Samuel Colt, and he said, we need a better gun because, dang, we're getting our butts, getting the tar beat out of us in the Texican Wars. So they got together and designed this thing. Now this was before there were cartridges, or right about the onset. So this is black powder. You got to load each cylinder separately, just like a regular muzzle loader. The story was that this was a gun that was so big and powerful that only a Texan could hold it, and it was made for Texans. So we'll see today. Besides powder, is your ball. Now this ball is just a little bit bigger than 44 caliber. This is a 457 caliber.
What is it?
It's a lead ball. That's the bullet that's going to shoot out. So I'm going to start with my flask. And rule number 1 when you're loading black powder, never pour your powder directly in like this. Because if there's a spark in there, it'll set this off and it'll blow up in your hand. So that's danger. What I have is a little powder measure here. So I open it up. And this is already set for 30 grains of powder.
Can I see?
Just like that. Black powder. Now put the lid closed on it, just like so. And now we'll take it and we'll pour it right in here like this. 3 grains of black powder in there now.
But how do you know how to pour it?
You just pour it right in, just like that, into the cylinder that you want it to be in. Now you take a ball.
A ball?
A ball. That's what these bullets are called, or balls. And you set it right there on top, just like that. See? And then we rotate it in just like this. And this thing is a lever. You watching? Can you see that in there? Push that ball right down in there like that. So now see, I got a ball loaded in there. Now, look really closely. See that white ring right around the edge there?
Yeah.
That's where the edges of the ball got shaved off when we put it in there. The ball was just a little bit too big, but when we pushed it in, it cut off the edges so it fits exactly right. See, there's that little lead ring right there.
Let me see.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to load all the rest of the chambers like this. Now I'm only putting 30 grains in, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 that have 30 grains. This is a 6-shot. I'm going to put 3 that have 60 grains. 60 is twice as much as 30. That's the max load for this, and we'll see what happens, okay? All right, I backed off. Here's a good rule for everything in your life, okay? If it seems unsafe, then it probably is, okay? These things are supposed to be loaded to be able to handle 60 grains of black powder. When I put in 60, it filled it all the way to the top, and I wasn't willing to do a compressed load, especially the first time I've ever shot it. So I backed off, I poured it back out, we went to 50 grains of powder. So there's 3 of 30 and 3 of 50. A lot of people talk about putting wax over the top of these, beeswax, and that's mainly to help lube the thing as it lube the ball as it goes down. Some people think that it's to keep them from all going off at once, but if you do the job right and use bigger balls like we did, then you don't have to worry about that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put these caps on. These are percussion caps.
Cool.
A whole bunch of them. These are number 10s. And they go on that little nipple right there.
Can I try?
Just like that. Okay, you want to put one in there? Set it right on the end.
A nipple?
Make sure it's pointing the right way.
Daddy, I can't reach.
Well, then give it to me. I don't want you to do something unsafe. Okay, that's good. I'll get it on the rest of the way. There, see it going just like that. When this thing's on half cock, you can rotate the thing around.
What are these called?
Percussion caps.
Percussion? That's a kind of music.
It's like a drum. That means you hit it and it makes it go off. So, this, if it has caps like this, is called a cap and ball.
Cap and ball. Let
Cap
me try.
and ball.
Cap.
Can you imagine what it must have been like
What?
way back in the cowboy days? Having to load up your pistols, and then when you ran out of bullets, having to do this again each time?